What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. There are many popular numbers in the MLB, but in fact, the most popular number in the MLB is number 15. 25 players wear 15, but those players are not as good as the players who wear number 27. Number 27 is my baseball number because of a couple players who wear this, and you can make a starting lineup and a couple pitchers and not much of a bullpen with all the players who wear 27. So I wanted to see this, and I wanted to see if I make the all number 27 team, if this team could win a World Series. Spoiler, I really think they could. Let's get into it. The catcher for the all 27 team is Francisco Mejia. No one's getting too excited, but he's the second worst player on the starting lineup. He's a top prospect. Maybe he taps into that with this all 27 team. At first base, you have Vlad Guerrero Jr. Breakout season. He's an MVP candidate, having just an amazing 2021, and he's our first baseman. At second base, we have Jose Altuve. If you get Jose Altuve from about 5 years ago, Jose Altuve right now is still an above average player, but he might not sell a lot of jerseys. Coming in coming in and playing shortstop for us is the best shortstop in baseball, Trevor Story. I know it's a hot take. People were saying Lindor before the season. I was saying Story over Lindor because Lindor struggled, but I still believe Trevor Story is the best shortstop in baseball. He hits, he runs, he fields, he does it all. He's a 5-tool shortstop. At third base, we're getting a little kind of out of position. We're putting Alberto Mondesi there. I'm not sure if Mondesi can play third base. We'd have to be a test. He's a good defender, so maybe he'd be able to figure it out. But I'm doing this to make it so he's not on the bench, if that makes any sense. He's a good player, Mondesi. At left field, we have Austin Riley. Riley is normal third baseman. I'm putting Mondesi because we need outfielders. And anyways, Austin Riley having a bit of a breakout 2021. Before that, he was struggling. He's one of the Braves' best hitters, and before the season, there was talks of trading him or trading for a better third baseman to help the Braves window. At center field, I'm sure this guy's going to be in the thumbnail. It's Mike Trout, the greatest player in baseball right now, one of the greatest players of all time. This guy could be the difference between a World Series and a first-round exit, or even making the playoffs. Although Mike Trout doesn't know much about making the playoffs. Pretty much the Angels don't know much about making the playoffs. At right field, it's Brock Holt. I'm not sure if Brock Holt is still wearing number 27 with the Rangers, but he was in the 2020 uniform numbers. Obviously, they don't have all the 2021 uniform numbers. And then DHing, and when we play a National League team, this guy will play right field instead of Holt. It's Giancarlo Stanton. He's always worn number 27, I believe, and this guy absolutely mashes. He has streaks where he can just carry an entire team for a week or two, and that's a great bat. I will do an actual lineup, and I think I'd put the lineup at, I'd probably lead off Mondesi. Mondesi's got the speed. Bat Guerrero second, Trout third, Stanton can clean up. You got Trevor Story as a 5 batter, which is a W. Altuve batting 6, Riley 7, and then Mejia and Holt are meh, but the rest of those guys are all-star level caliber. I'm not sure if Austin Riley's yet all-star level. We'll go to the starting pitching, which is surprisingly strong. Our ace is going to be Trevor Bauer, last year's Cy Young candidate. There was a lot of people who said Bauer's still not good, it's just one good season. He's good. He's having a great season. Our number 2 pitcher, and this is a guy that's a number 2. He's probably not a number 2 on a lot of teams. It's Aaron Nola. This guy's a number 1 on a lot of teams. Number 27 for the Philadelphia Phillies. He's an ace. You have him at number 2. That's a W. Our number 3 pitcher, before it drops off a cliff a little bit, is Lucas Giolito. This guy is a stud. I mean, not a great 2021. A lot of people were saying, oh, this guy's going to be a Cy Young candidate next year. He hasn't quite taken that jump this year. But last year was great. 2019 was good. He's our 3 guy. I don't think he's a 3 on any team in the MLB. So that's a W. Now it falls off a little cliff. We have Eric Lauer and Jordan Zimmermann. So Eric Lauer's a solid 3.5 to 4 ERA guy. Having a good 2021. Zimmermann is bad. Jordan Zimmermann, I think he just retired, actually. So, not sure if he can even make this team. But we need him because we need a 5th starter. So the back 2, bad. Top 3 are amazing. And then our relief pitcher, we have Juris Familia as a closer, Brandon Kinsler, and Cam Hill. Cam Hill has a 5 ERA in 18 innings, 1 save, and he's 2-0. So you have 2 bullpen guys that aren't even really reliable, and the rest you'd fill with scrubs. So this bullpen is the thing that would hold this team back from winning the World Series. If you go to the bench is good. You have Wyatt Mathisen, okay. Terrence Gore, there's some speed. Jason Kipnis, I'm pretty sure he also retired, or he's not on MLB roster, but backup second baseman, I guess. And then you got Kevin Newman, who's a backup shortstop. If this guy's on your bench, that's a W. Guys that would really help this team, they wore 27 in 2019, were Alex Verdugo and Zach Davies. Zach Davies would knock Jordan Zimmermann out of the rotation, and Alex Verdugo would knock Brock Holt out of the outfield. That would almost make the team overpowered. If I had to give a prediction, I think this team is a near 100 win team. You're going to win a lot of games when Nola, Giolito, and Bauer are on, and this lineup would be able to save you a couple of games when Zimmermann starts, or Lauer's a solid guy. The thing that's really going to hold this team back is they're probably going to blow at least 20 games with Familia, Kinsler, and Cam Hill trying to close out games. And then I'm saying the rest of that bullpen, I would just put like scrubs. So, I don't know. It'd be really tough to close out games. If Bauer, Nola, and Gio can get you to the 7th every time, you would still probably need like a 3 to 4 run lead. So the lineup is insane. The rotation is really good. The bullpen's horrible. Do you guys think this team could win the World Series? I think if they got into the playoffs and people run like a 4-man rotation, if you run Bauer, Nola, Gio, Lauer, and this lineup, I think this team wins the World Series. They would just have to always have like a 4 or 5 run lead when they go into the 7th. Let you guys know, I'm coming with a lot more videos. I got more video ideas. I've been really busy with school. If you guys got all the way to the end of this video, I appreciate you. We've been getting a lot of love. We're super close to 200 subscribers, which doesn't mean anything in the YouTube world, but it's cool for me. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out. Peace.